A driver in a stolen car has done a runner from a petrol station. The police know him and he's trouble. They need more interceptors.
The stolen Mondeo was stolen and making off without payments. Sergeant Smith's just found it. The driver's come back to it and got in it. So we're just trying to make ground to head it off at the pass, so to speak. It's going to be off to our right somewhere.
This is a job for the Air Support Unit. Their lightweight twin-engine EC-135 chopper has outstanding manoeuvrability. With its under-fuselage surveillance pods, night sun searchlights and forward-looking infrared camera, it's a formidable piece of kit. Within minutes, it's airborne. Onboard cameras can read a number plate from a mile away, and the chopper's got the target car in its sights.
Local unit facing towards, is on Chandler's Way, facing towards a roundabout.
The villain's got the nerve to nick the car and the petrol, and with the Evos after him, he won't be planning on stopping.
Let him come towards Rochford on the Sutton Road. Let him come towards Rochford.
With the chopper overhead, the interceptors predict the car's movements and lay a trap. Big Dennis drops off Stinger to his sergeant, Justin, who is posing as a broken-down motorist.
Right, let's go. Stinger site is set up past Purdy's.
Stinger is a portable device used for disabling stolen cars. Hundreds of hollow nails penetrate the car's tyres and slowly let the air out. If the suspect comes this way, he's in for a shock.
It's been sighted. It's coming back towards the home address. The home address is just up here on the right, so he's got to get past us first.
Okay, he's reversing again.
Alpha November 107. November 1.
Guessing the police have his house staked out, the thief spins his car around.
Where's he gone? Where is it? He's down there. It's not this unit.
Here's the Panda. Are you with it?
No, he's not with us.
He's probably clocked there, wasn't he?
Yeah.
The one with the silver Mondeo, we can go in there.
Vehicle's now wrong way, Stock Road.
Thank you. Channel 10, it won't help with it.
He just misses being sandwiched between parked cars and a coach. The police have to get him before he dumps the car and does a runner. Fortunately, the chopper is on his case.
And do a Huey.
The chopper crew guide the interceptors in, and before long, he's in their sights. But he's not hanging around.
Yeah, he's up the pavement. Contact. He's keep going.
Desperate to escape, he smashes his way past.
Contact. Coming back towards Rochford, Justin, back towards you. I'm going to go main channel 50 as well. South end, he's gone back, left. He's straight on, Justin, straight towards you.
One car down and the interceptors need some luck. An unmarked car joins the pursuit, but Justin and his Stinger are waiting, and the stolen car is heading straight towards him. Behind him in the Evo 8, Big Dennis has some ground to make up. And with a top speed of over 150 miles per hour, the Evo is the perfect car to do it.
Yeah, we're pursuing this vehicle now towards Rochford, Sutton Road, next speed.
Within seconds, he's doing a ton. But the thief is risking his life to get away. It's a volatile situation.
One coming. Justin coming right towards you.
There's an Arctic and traffic ahead, so the thief decides to take advantage of it.
Justin, behind the lorry. He's doing a right.
And he gets away.
Come on, move that lorry!
The driver thinks he's lost him, but little does he know he's heading straight for Justin, lying in wait with the Stinger.
Vehicle stone.
The car swerves. His tyres are shot. Dennis is catching up fast. Tyres in shreds, the thief keeps his foot down and skids right into the face of oncoming traffic. Now with the car on its rims, he has to stop and run. But he hasn't reckoned on the unmarked car arriving from the other direction.
Alpha Romeo 5, we're going to make the ambulance up.
The plainclothes cops keep him busy until Big Den arrives to make the arrest.
Yeah, we've got one car hit, that's all. It's always pissed when you get nicked out, but occupational hazard, mate, isn't it? Yeah. So we were blocked by the Arctic, as you saw. Unfortunately for him, we had an unmarked car here with people within it. He's been arrested. We're now taking him back to Southend. Unfortunately, he's damaged one of our cars and damaged the car he's stolen. But it's one of those things, I'm afraid. So, good result.
Job done. The air support units stand down. Without them, the thief might have got clean away. He was disqualified for 12 months and sentenced to 13 months in prison. That's one less car thief on the streets of Essex. Thousands of people are congregating for the V Festival held near Chelmsford. On the main road, a police van doing a routine ANPR number plate check pings a stolen silver Porsche Boxster. But the driver goes to ground amongst the thousands of cars. It's like looking for a needle in a haystack. But he can't hide from the police chopper. The Eurocopter's surveillance cameras can read a number plate from the air, and they found him. Interceptor Big Dennis from the Langdon team is in an unmarked car. The air support unit guide him in.
Tango 7-1, I've just come into the entrance, so I think I'm about 20 cars behind him. 9-9, can you talk in?
You're just passing that person with the jerkin, the fluid jacket.
Yes.
Yeah, so turn right then, right there.
Yeah, got him. I've some backup, he's got huge muscles. Yeah, we're behind you. Before units really want to change over to 10 when suitable.
Backup is on the way, but the thief might leg it. Big Dennis is on his own and there isn't time to wait. Muscles makes for Big Dennis, and he thinks he's frightened him off, but he hasn't.
Incident procedures, you aware?
Big Dennis grabs him. Muscles throws a bag of gear to his mate, but Dennis grabs it. The cuffs are out, and the bloke gives in. Dennis points out the chopper above to him to show him that it's all on film.
We're just taking one in. I don't know if anyone has Harry's seat, I don't know if it's 95. So...
With the cuffs on, the pressure's off. Just as well, backup is still on its way.
Yeah, Dennis needs assistance, we just can't find out where he is. QD33, do you know where he is? Anyone on 10, give me some help, please. Yeah, I'm on the site, in the first car park. But I've got the drug and I've got him in cuffs.
Across Essex, there's a network of cameras. They're not clocking your speed, but they are reading your number plate. This automatic number plate recognition system, or ANPR, is one of the Interceptors' chief weapons in the war on crime. 4:30 p.m, Basildon. The Langdon team is out on a shout. Russ is running on blues and twos behind the wheel of the Evo, with Mark receiving updates from control.
We just had information that a stolen vehicle, a white Vauxhall Caro van, has just come into Essex, down near the M25. We've got 3 cars available at the moment, so what we're trying to do is make our way to the 3 main routes through the rush hour traffic to hopefully intercept it.
The stolen van has triggered one of the ANPR cameras close to the motorway and is heading into the county. In an Evo 8 with a top speed of 157 miles per hour, it won't take Russ and Mark long to reach the A13, one of the main arterial routes into Essex. They park up and sit across the road watching the traffic below. They're on the lookout for a white Vauxhall van with a set of ladders on top.
Sit here or sit down? There it is. There it is.
Hey guys, it's just literally got under us. Yeah, A13. That's it, man.
Just 20 seconds later, the stolen van drives underneath, and they're onto it.
Yeah, currently behind stolen vehicle. A13, Green Acres towards Basildon, 5 bells.
It's lane 1. That is the stolen vehicle that we've turned out for.
Speed 70 in traffic. The vehicle does have ladders on the roof.
Yeah, this is, I think it was stolen today. What we'll do, obviously we're on our own at the minute. If we try and stop it, it makes off. People are going to obviously have to try and catch up. So what we'll do is he'll just stay behind it. He's not going anywhere. I'm guessing he's probably going to sense. Yeah, no, he's testing to see if we're following him. He knows we're following him now.
Indicator, stand by. He knows.
Just 3 hours ago, a house in Farnborough in Hampshire was burgled. The keys to the owner's van were nicked, together with the van itself. The thief has driven it 80 miles, only to find an Evo 8 in his rearview mirror.
His driving is a bit twitchy, a bit erratic.
This will be a runner.
The pair suspect the driver's going to ditch the van and take his chances on foot.
We're approaching the roundabout, so temporary hold in traffic. Ready?
Yeah. Okay.
With the van stationary, Mark makes his move.
Get out of the van! 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 Get out! Stand still! Stay exactly where you are, mate. Do not move. Do not move. Do you understand? Right, you're under arrest on suspicion of theft of this motor vehicle. You do not have to say anything, but it may harm your defence if you do not mention when questioned. Something which you later rely on in court. Anything you do so may be given evidence. Do you understand?
Yeah? Yeah. Got any weapons, needles, anything on your tool, mate? Nothing. Right. Okay.
The guy doesn't even try to blag his way out of this one.
Right, come sit in my car.
Go on.
Now that's good police work. All right, I'm just going to move the car me around, all right, because we're just going to move over there. We're just going to move and I'll come and sort you out, all right?
Yes, better be in order.
It's come through one of our ANPR cameras. It's flagged up as a stolen vehicle, which it is. Because of where it sort of flagged initially, there's various routes, so you make your own luck. We've come A13, that was one of the routes you could have taken, and the other guys have gone to the 127 and various other roads. Our luck was in.
And it was just fortuitous that we just happened to be on that bridge just as it approached.
The potential was, it stopped, you have to make a decision. Do we let it carry on? We're in stationary traffic, I stay in the car, Mark gets out, and he's got out and he's nicked.
I think I probably shocked him into giving himself up, which is part of the plan, really.
Thanks very much.
Oh, I love it. I love this job.
They just hit the M11 when there's a call from HQ.
What vehicle you got and where's it going?
Local traffic police have spotted a Ford Orion weaving all over the road. They need the Interceptors to stop it. Tizzy and Dave must get there, fast. 10 miles ahead of them, fellow Interceptor Russell is already lying in wait. Capable of 0 to 60 in 4.4 seconds, the Evo is soon right on the guy's tail.
We saw it initially coming out of the car park. First of all, it was a drink driver.
The bloke's driving is all over the place, and the pair suspect he's been drinking. He narrowly misses a car. The police block off the exits, forcing him onto a quieter road before he causes a fatality. Every year in Britain, 3,000 people are killed or seriously injured by drunk drivers. And this driver seems determined to add to that figure. Even out in the sticks, he's still swerving until he finally wipes out, big time. He hits the curb and the stolen car flips over, spinning a full 360 degrees on its side before miraculously landing the right way up and rolling to a stop. Tizzy and Dave finally arrive, but for once they're too late. The driver's out the car and convulsing on the ground. He's gone from suspect to victim in the blink of an eye. and he needs to get to hospital fast.
Ambulance is here, yeah, they're just going to check you out, okay?
Yeah, don't touch it.
I'm trying to help you. If you're going to fight me like this, right?
I'm not fighting, but just please don't touch me.
He's in serious pain, but it's pain of his own making.
Don't move your neck,
Listen,
right?
don't touch it, I won't move then.
Just keep still.
Don't touch it then, and I won't move.
Oh, no, try that, just try to get up.
With the driver out of the way, Russell inspects the wreck.
Just looking at the vehicle, the back window here has been smashed, and if you actually look inside the vehicle as well, you can see there's also ignition damage to the vehicle. So that leads us to believe pretty much that the vehicle was in fact stolen. He was very lucky, 70, 80 miles per hour, whilst under the influence is not a good combination, and that's why he lost it.
The driver was declared fit and well in hospital. But bad news followed. The car was reported as stolen from outside a pub in Buckinghamshire. Just off the M11, and the Chigwell team are back on night shifts. Having slept all day, it's 6 p.m. and they're having their breakfast. They replay their recent 140 miles per hour pursuit of the guy in the Vectra from Ipswich.
Considering he was stoned, he did quite well with it, making around those bends.
Oh, it gets worse.
Touching 130 there.
What sort of car was it?
Vauxhall Vectra. We couldn't figure out why it came off there, really.
It's important to learn what lessons they can from such high-speed pursuits, because for the Interceptors, the next one's never far away. On routine patrol in Thurrock, at the wheel of the Evo is their Sergeant Pete. And Tizzy is his co-pilot. But the graveyard shift is living up to its name.
Just another vehicle check, Bill, please.
It's one of those nights, dead end after dead end.
With insurance held no reports, paper since January 2007.
Yeah, received.
Suddenly, there's a tracker activation alerting them to a stolen vehicle.
It is a digger with no index attached to it. Should be a...
We just picks up a tracker signal. The signal strength indicates that it's fairly close to us at the moment. The reply code relates to a stolen digger, so it's not your conventional sort of stolen car, it's a piece of plant machinery.
Tracker is a stolen vehicle recovery system that you can pay to have fitted to your vehicle, or in this case, your digger.
All we do is we use this arrow to actually navigate our degree of movement, so see if we can actually close in on the signal. At the moment, I'd say it's fairly static, so I expect to find the machinery held up, probably in a container or something like that. So not the sort of thing you go out on a night jaunt. The beeping is a kind of audible representation to how close we actually are. As the pitch on the tone goes up, that indicates that we're getting closer.
The signal appears to be coming from an enclosed compound.
Yeah, we think it's on the site of, it's quite a big site down at, can you just have a look, see if you can get the key?
But there's no obvious way in.
Look up here first, see if there's a...
Tizzy climbs the fence to get a better look.
There's trucks moving around in there, but I can't see how they're getting in.
The digger was reported stolen from Farnham in Surrey. Now it's somewhere in this lorry park in Thurrock in Essex, 70 miles away.
Just obviously be aware you're in a building site. Don't fall down any holes, will you? A lot of paperwork. Whereabouts have you gone in through the next junction up?
Another interceptor unit has found the way in.
Yeah.
The tracker signal hits full strength. The pair reckon the stolen digger has to be in the back of one of these lorries. But which one?
Can't move it, mate.
The door is jammed shut.
It's in one of these lorries, isn't it?
So Tizzy grabs the battering ram, otherwise known as the Big Red Key.
A door opener, effectively, but it doubles as quite a handy little hammer. Yeah, you got it. That's it.
And result.
Yeah, I think we found the digger. It's in the back of a container lorry.
Now they have to make sure its chassis number matches the stolen plant.
Yeah, also thank you, that's a positive ID on this digger then.
The digger's worth about 17 grand. Somebody's going to be happy to get it back.
Obviously what we need to do is ascertain who's actually stolen this this digger, so what we're going to do is look at possibilities to find out who's actually parked the lorry here. The second problem is actually getting the owner's property back out the back of the container.
Nicking plant machinery from building sites is big business. Over the last few years, £1 billion worth of equipment has gone walkabout. The Interceptors searched the lorry's cab for clues as to the owner's ID and whereabouts.
What we found is a receipt which relates to when the lorries come into this depot to park up. So we're making sure inquiries with the security hut to see if any other details have been left, or if we get an idea of how much they've actually paid and how long they're likely to stay here. You all right, fella? How you doing? You all right? It's a lorry that came in at 6:45. What sort of things do you take when they come in?
We just take a ticket, basically. It says what reg brought the trailer in,
yeah,
and what time it went up and what time it came in.
Right. Do you take any details of who the driver is?
Not if it's not particularly. No. 33.
The owner of the lorry only parked up a few hours ago. He could still be on site. The Interceptors scour the park. But they don't even get a sniff.
The vehicle's registered in Ireland, so obviously we'd like to see where the driver's disappeared to at the moment. It could be that he's gone to a travel lodge or something like that for his kip overnight. Most lorry drivers tend to keep in their cabs.
Pete decides they've searched long enough.
The decision's been made to seize the whole lorry and the trailer. We're going to leave some details with the security hut. We'll obviously get him in contact with Surrey Police, and they'll obviously have some questions to ask him about what was in the back of his trailer.
The driver's in for a bit of a shock when he gets back. The digger was returned to its rightful owner. The driver eventually turned up and was interviewed. The investigation is continuing.